It is important to notice those individuals who are existing in a fear vibration that are trying to pose jealousy towards your success in continuing to rise more vibrations, meaning as you are ascending more, these individuals try and bring you into a lower reality of fearfulness. That is all it takes is to notice this, in which automatically your awareness is reshaped to exist beyond all such outer attacks, to then continue on your missions for who I am as your Commander Ashtar, of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Council, of the Galactic Federation of Light. The success of your light work is all from your hard work, determination, and rising more inwards, meaning often success is looked at in gaining outer-only attention, while this is not the case at all in ascension. Ascension is where you are successfully being at peacefulness inside of yourself on your journey, so that as you are committed to more light victories, then you are creating a history that is divine. Through this inner alignment more with your higher self, then this is increasing the stored information of your energy downloads inside of your own light body to then incorporate more DNA activations. The lower ego self is going to try and analyze how to activate your DNA, through a number of questions of trying to figure out a logical way of how this is done, in which that is not how this works. The logic of the lower ego self has led to wars, destruction, divided natures, a lot of harmful talk, while you see there is no such reality in these transmissions, but only aims at more unity. This unity is the natural intelligence of life itself to then choose to evolve into this source that is inside of each of you into higher levels of advancement in your own inner guided nature. As you are seeing this more clearly, then you are willing to detach from the distortions in your reality, which comes in the form of thinking non-stop to try and ascend, in which that is an error in consciousness. When you feel you need to try and think yourself out of a state of suffering, you notice that this only increases the suffering in your life, as the root of suffering is in the confusion of the lower ego self. Yes, that is from the thought patterns that are misleading in nature, meaning, such thought forms say, but I think I can find out that what I came here to do was to create a world of critical thinkers, who can think themselves out of any and all situations. The only reality of the lower ego self is separated natures, meaning to have a reality in which one individual feels that they are separate, and have separate thought forms than that of another, which makes them either better or worse. That is how you see how duality works, to notice how the lower ego self works more. As the more you are focused on the inner presence inside of you, the less you are focused on the reality of those who are trying to divide and conquer. This is how you are increasing your light quotient to then ascend more into the vibration of your own soul, along with who we are of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians. Through you there is a natural freedom that is able to be reached, in which you are seeing the reality of a strong will comes with continuous light work, as you see being displayed here. It is not important to focus on those individuals who say with the lower ego self, "What makes you so special? How do you feel you are better than anyone?" The lower ego self is only able to analyze, and often distorts the reality of how higher dimensionality works. Meaning this is not about the lower ego way of talking, this is about seeing that as you are advancing more in ascension, then you are simply more advanced. Through hard work, dedication, as well as many years of experience gives you a clear leadership role when it comes to ascension, as you are seeing here, this is about encouraging each of you to continue on your light missions. As you notice the presence of this reality being presented here is meant to continue to share how the crystalline grid of Earth is being more upgraded into paths of pure delight. As you have more experience in working for ascension, you are able to notice more that you are advancing in a level in your inner connection to Source, in which those unwilling to place in the hard work to rise their vibrations are not receiving. Just as you see those of you that are exercising regularly, those that you notice are not exercising regularly are not able to have the same reality of being in shape physically. That is simply how it works. There are no shortcuts to ascending more, and anyone that says otherwise is doing so is often to gain outer attention, to try and gain some type of following of some sort. None of these transmissions were made to have any type of following, no, but to rise each of you as the leaders of the new earth, as the 144,000 cosmic light beings that are dedicated in your awakened presence into more light. The more aware you are of the inner connection that you carry to all of life, the more you are able to exist in the natural harmonious vibration inside of you, in which this is the core of your strength into seeing only the destiny of advancing more in peacefulness in your light body. From the inner reality changing within, then you are noticing the intentions of those who you interact with, meaning those who are trying to simply use and abuse you are going to try and act as if they are all into what you are talking about, or how you are living. Then the next moment, these same individuals just leave your life, and stop talking to you, stop communicating with you, as you notice that you are advancing at rates in your ascension that goes beyond the logical understanding of the lower ego self. The lower ego self is trying to get you to slow down, and to stop your light work, to just be how a lot of humans are being, meaning to only talk about war, fighting, and to try and fit in with the crowd. Those of you that are not here to simply fit into the crowd are the leaders that are here to then see that with who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Federation of Light, there is consistent service for higher dimensions. This light pathway is where you are able to see the strength that comes in a conscious uniting, in which you are able to notice a steady increase in the vibrancy of your life. It is from your own will and conscious awareness that this is increased even more, to then allow for an uplifted nature into the awakened presence of your own soul. This bridge of unity is how you are accessing the root of your being, which is a guided nature into your consciousness inside, that is the sprouting of more of your purity within. Through the immediate fueling of your conscious awareness, then you are able to naturally notice how you are advancing daily in leaps and bounds in your ascension process more. We stand in conscious guidance. We are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.